Hello and welcome to my channel, Jamie Adventures. My name is Jamie and my boyfriend Jim and I recently got memberships to Busch Gardens Williamsburg and decided to take a day trip out there to check out the Food and Wine Festival that's just started a couple of weeks ago and see what it's all about. This was our first trip as members, so it was really cool to see the perks of having the membership while we were there. We have many more trips to Busch Gardens planned for this year, including the Hollow Scream event, which I am so excited for. On this day, we wanted to check out some of the food booths, so the first one we stopped at was the one with the rotating menu. The menu changes weekly for this one, so on this week they had venison sausage and corn porridge, which actually sounds really good to me. But we actually decided to share this mac and cheese with bacon, and it was really nice. I kind of wish we had gotten 2 of them because I could totally have ate this whole thing to myself for sure. We did get one of the tasting passes, the one that comes with 15 items. We didn't use all 15 on this trip, but we can use it when we come back while the festival is still going on. It's definitely worth the money just from my calculations so far. We saved a lot by getting this. We also grabbed a little booklet so we can mark off the things that we tried so far. Our next stop was the Hawaii booth, and there are a lot of delicious looking plates here, but pretty much everything has pineapple in it, and Jim's not a huge fan of that, so I actually just ended up getting a cocktail at this one. I got the Blue Hawaiian. That was vodka, blue curacao, I think that's how you say that, I don't really know, pineapple and coconut cream. It tasted really nice, but the price for this tiny little cup was outrageous to me. $13.99 for this tiny cup was just crazy, and I couldn't even taste the alcohol in it. Here's the Mexico booth menu. We didn't get anything from here this time, but the carne asada taco is on our list for when we come back. France is probably my favorite part of the park, honestly. It's so cute, and I had a really great experience at the wine bar. Once it opened up, I was able to get a great glass of Chardonnay there. You can use your food and wine pass to get a sample size glass here, but it is the same price as buying a regular glass, so I just paid for the regular glass. At the Australia booth, we got the lamb chop that came with a cilantro mint sauce, which I thought I would hate because I honestly hate cilantro, but I actually ended up really enjoying it. It was a little bit spicy, which I liked. We also got the snag on the Barbie, which was a banger sausage with caramelized onions. It came on a bun that was way too large, but really it was very good. I do wish that the lamb chop was bigger though. That was so good. Busch Gardens is such a beautiful amusement park. It's really right up there with Disney and Universal in my mind. That may be a little bit of a controversial statement, but I just get so excited to visit Busch Gardens. It's got such a great atmosphere. The new dark coaster is opening up soon. We will be back to ride it when it opens, and I am so excited. It's the first all-indoor straddle coaster, which I don't think I've ever ridden that style of coaster before, so that should be really fun. And the spooky theming is just a huge bonus for us because we love spooky stuff. Members were able to ride it on May 11th through the 14th before it opened up to everyone else on the 19th. And then we checked out the big German restaurant in the Germany section of the park, and this place shocked me when I walked inside. It is huge and really beautifully themed. We actually ended up coming back here later on in the day to have lunch because it looked so cool. The food is pretty basic, but it definitely filled us up. Jim got the turkey sandwich that came with a side of melon. We got fries to share, and I got a side salad, which ended up being the perfect size for me. It was all really delicious, and we were able to use our member discount. Oh, I wanted to mention the Verbolten coaster because I rode this for the first time on this trip, and it's probably my favorite one now. I did not expect it to be so good. I thought from the look of it that it was geared more towards kids because the ride vehicle itself looks like a car, but I was pleasantly surprised by how fun this coaster was. It has a surprise element that I won't say just so I don't ruin it for you, but it definitely got me. I highly recommend it. We checked out the Italy booth menu, and put the giant meatball on our list for next time. I also have my eye on the Impossible from the Japan booth for our next visit as well. We also rode Apollo's Chariot, which is another one of my favorite coasters at Busch Gardens. Surprisingly comfortable ride, another one that I highly recommend. Our kids were not with us for this trip, but I couldn't help but check out the Sesame Street area for when we bring our toddler. I seriously cannot wait. This park is not only full of beautiful foliage, but there are quite a lot of animals to see as well. We saw these guys while we were in line for the Sky Ride, which was honestly a terrifying ride for me because it freaks me out being suspended in the air that way, but the view was really cool and it was a nice way to get from one side of the park to the other. There are so many hills to walk up and down, so it was really good to get a break from that. One really great thing about the Food and Wine Festival was the live music that we encountered as we walked around. This band was doing a lot of really fun cover songs and I loved it. Here is a very quick look at the Brazil booth menu because there were a couple of women that kept walking directly in front of me, so I didn't get a really good shot of it. Anyway, this area of the park is really fun. The last time we were here, this whole part was decorated for Halloween with big spiders. I really can't wait to come back for Howl-O-Scream. It's a really cool event. We ended up going into a shop here that had really cool Christmas section where pretty much everything was on sale or on clearance. We got an ornament for our Christmas tree and a holiday mug because I just couldn't help myself. Over at the France booth, we ended up getting the beignets, and we actually got 2 orders, not realizing how much you get with just 1 order. You get 3 beignets, so it was a lot, but these were so good, and we will be getting them again on our next trip. And you just can't do Busch Gardens without riding the train. It's such a nice ride with beautiful views. We can't wait to come back for Christmas when they have all of the light displays up. I think the train is really the main attraction for that time of year. The last booth we checked out was the Virginia booth, and I think when we come back, we're going to try the she crab soup and the bacon and cheddar hush puppies. Being from Maryland, I think we're good judges of anything crab related, so I am really excited for that. And that was it for our day at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Our next trip will be here for a couple of days, so I'll definitely be sharing that trip as well. I really can't wait for the new dark coaster. It's going to be so much fun, and I'll definitely be giving my review on that in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, consider subscribing for more adventures, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today, guys. Take care.